What's up with it, everybody? It's your boy Everyday Dre, and today's video is about being frugal. Not cheap, but frugal. So, the reason why I believe everybody should be frugal is because at the end of the day, don't think that the solution to spending your money is making more money. When you spend your money that you make, it's gone. That's it. Bye-bye. Ain't no getting it back. Nah. Unless you the type of person to put your money into investments, whether it be stocks, bonds, ETFs, blue chips, crypto, whatever, that's cool. If that's something that you spend your money on, I don't got no problem with that, because at the end of the day, you get gains from that. You know what I'm saying? You get compound gains, you get compound interest and stuff of that nature. So you spending your money to make more money. When I was in middle school, they had a financial advisor come and talk to us, and one of the main things that he said that people don't understand is people spend money, but they never really sit there and think how to use their money to make more money. Now, I myself am not a financial advisor. I myself have not always been good with money. Now, I've been good with saving money, but never been good with just, not spending it. But point being, people, it's always good to be frugal. Not cheap, but frugal. Another reason why, in my, honest opinion, why it's good to be frugal is because you never know when you might run into a financial hardship, right? I don't believe that people should spend their money on designer clothes. I mean, especially if you can't afford designer clothes, because to me, you spending money on designer clothes to impress people who don't like you and people you don't like, right? So you got friends, you got family, and you got acquaintance. That's 3 sets of people. Now let's just say you got 5 friends, you got 5 family members, and you got 5 acquaintance. I'm sure you can name 5 in each group. Now let's be honest. If you name 5 family members, do you like all 5 of them? If you name 5 friends, do you like all 5 friends the same? If you name 5 acquaintances, do you like all 5 acquaintances the same? Now, between those groups, can you say that out of all 15, every single one of them, without a shadow of a doubt, they like you? They mess with you. They think you cool. They got 0 problems with you. And if you can, hats off to you. Me personally, I can't do that. I'm not trying to impress no family members, no friends, or acquaintances, because let me just be honest. At one point in my time, I went homeless. I ain't had no help from no family members and no acquaintances. Only reason I ain't gonna sit up here and say I ain't have help from friends is because I had one friend that has been pretty much my longest friend. We ain't what we was back then, but we still cool now. But I can say him and his family, as far as his mama, they helped me out. So I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even talk down on them. But what I can say is the problem that I ended up in back then, it wasn't because I wasn't being cheap or I wasn't being frugal. It was because I didn't necessarily know how to use my money. Now, I had money. I had a couple of thousand saved up, but again, I ain't know how to use my money. But what I'm telling you is, don't go spending your money on stupid stuff. Because you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. On my way here, I seen one of my neighbors. And a lot of y'all, if y'all had this neighbor, if y'all seen this dude on the street, y'all might sit up there and y'all might laugh at him. And the reason why I say that is because as I was driving past him, he was driving like some type of motorized bike. I won't even say scooter, motorized bike. Now, sometimes I'll be outside at nighttime, just, having a little smoke or whatever. And I see this dude, pushing his little motorized bike up the stairs. Or hell, even in the morning, sometimes I see him, on this little motorized bike. He be having like a little Walmart bag with his lunch. Y'all will laugh at him. I commend him. You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, he's smarter than you. Or he's more money savvy than you. So let me explain why I say that. Have y'all ever blown a head gasket on y'all car? Or have y'all ever needed a car? Nah. If you ever needed a car and you got to go to a, what do they call it? Buy now, pay later dealership or whatever the case may be. Let's just say you got to put down $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 just to get not even a decent car payment. You're going to be spending $600, $700, $800, $900 a month on, you know what I'm saying? Just the car note alone, not the insurance, just the car note. Now, to me, that's silly. But I understand you got to do what you got to do. But again, like I said, to me, that's silly. I would never do that. Me personally. Matter of fact, I won't say never because never say never, but I'm just saying for the sake of this video. But like I said, y'all will laugh at my neighbor. But if that little motorized bike that he got break down for about half of what you got to put down on a car, which is a depreciating asset by the time you leave the lot, for half of what you got to put down, he could go get himself another motorized bike. What y'all spend a week on gas? $40, $50? That's probably what homeboy spend a month putting gas in that little motorized bike. Who winning, who losing? You think he losing because he don't look like y'all. He don't drive what y'all drive. You want that nice car. You want that Scat Pack. You want that Hellcat to impress these women or to feed your ego. Hey, more power to you. I don't got no problem with having an ego because you need an ego to get certain things done. But let me tell you something about that ego and that pride. That ego and that pride, it costs. It ain't cheap, player. You got to come up out them pockets. Like, what's that old commercial? What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet, player? When you spend up all your little change that you done worked hard for to impress these people that don't like you, you want to go and get the VVS, get the diamonds in the watch so you could shine just for somebody to come and rob you. Now, I don't wish that on nobody, but I'm just saying, you want somebody to be pocket watching you. And you'll say, nah, I don't want nobody pocket watch. Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do. Because who do you buy this stuff for? You don't buy it for just you. You buy for, what Franklin say? You buy it for him, her, them, him, her, bodies. You buy it for them. You don't buy it for you. Because if you bought it for you, you would be thinking long term. I just spent $5,000 on this watch. It all tell time, player. How many different ways do you need to tell time? You go in the store, they got a clock on the wall. You go to work, they got a clock on the wall. You get in your car, it's a clock. It tell you the time. What do you need a baguette for? I said baguette. What do you need an Audemars for? What do you need the nicest shiny gold watch for? I could see if you running a business or something, and you know you gotta shine to get them to spend some money with you, because you know they feel like you gotta have money for me to want to make money with you, or them, or whatever the case may be. But that ain't what it, bro. Y'all work at the warehouse, bro. Y'all work in the kitchen. You don't need to be. Why you trying to look like your boss? Your boss got M's. Your boss got 100,000. You ain't got that. That watch that your boss got on, he could buy that 4 times over. You can't buy that 4 times over. Boy, it take you about 4 years to pay it off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't know, man. You know, I ain't bashing nobody, because I too used to be a victim of that. But let me tell you something I learned. Because I've been through my own struggle, and I've been through my own stuff. Like I said, I was homeless at one point. But let me tell you something. When I was homeless, boy, I was one of the freshest people on the block. I had the Kobe Crazy 8s. I had the Air Bacons. I had the breads. I had the ones. You name it. Sleeping in my car that I had a car payment for. I had a blown head gasket and I couldn't even afford to get it fixed because I'm paying the car insurance and the car note by myself. But see, let me tell you something. You ain't got to listen to me, man. Eventually, life will teach you all the lessons that you need to know. That's why you got experience and you got wisdom. But that's why you need to listen, because not just to me, just listen to whoever telling you the same thing right here. This is what I would tell my son or my daughter. I had started a new job at this warehouse one time, right? And my sister had gave me advice. She was like, well, you're going to be working in the office, so you need to be dressing this kind of way and looking this kind of way, right? So I did that. I listened. But let me tell you something. My nickname within the first 2 weeks of this job, being that I was dressing up because I ain't know no better at the time, my nickname at this job was GQ. We all know what GQ is. Like the magazine, you fresh, you look good, you clean, you fly, whatever, you dripping, water, whatever they saying or whatever they said. But here's what people didn't know. I wear some of the same stuff that y'all done seen me wearing in these videos. Everybody thought I was the freshest dude in the warehouse. But I was always laughing every time they said it because everything that I had on came from Target or Walmart. And they couldn't figure it out. They really thought I was this boss player. They really thought I was getting paper. They didn't even realize they made more money than I did. They made way more money than I did. They just assumed because I was in the office and I was dressing this kind of way, not knowing my sister had told me that I was getting paper. I was broke. I was dead broke. They seen me driving a 95 BMW 525i with the box body. They thought that I was getting paper. Look here. I got that car for about $1,500. $1,500. I remember one day I wore this hat when it was brand new. Boy, I got this hat for about $8 at Walmart. It say Basquiat. That is not a brand name. Does it sound like one? Yes. But is it? No. No. This shirt come from Target. I don't even know how much it costs. But I remember I wore it there one day with some, what did I wear? I think I wore my Bread 11s. And I wore some black jeans. Boy, they thought I was fresh. You see this watch here? Y'all see this watch here? This same watch. Look like an Apple Watch, don't it? I paid $8 for this off a TikTok shop. It ain't even charged, so it ain't even on. It won't even cut on. But you know why I did that? I did that so that when I'm in the warehouse, when I'm in the freezer, I can always tell time, because I can't always look at my phone, because if you work in the freezer, you know your phone battery seizes up and your phone and cut off even though it got battery. But for some reason it didn't do that with the watch. I don't know why. But I can always use the watch to tell time. Now I know you're saying, hey, well, why you ain't go to Target or Walmart like you've been saying and going to get a watch? Because it was cheaper. It was cheaper to get this. And it was free shipping. So I got this. But if they had a cheap BS watch at Walmart or Target or whatever, I would have got that. But I didn't have to do that, because this was cheaper. Stop trying to impress people, bro. These people don't care nothing about you. If you ever fall off, bro, these ain't going to be the people who going to come and say, hey, bro, I got you. I'll look out for you. And if you don't believe me, ask anybody who sold dope. I don't care what y'all say about the neighborhood dope boy. The neighborhood dope boy used to look out for a lot of people. You need groceries, that boy give you $80, $100. They see your kids at the corner store and your kids going up to the register with that little change that they done got from the couch or the little sock jar. Dope boy say, hey man, don't even worry about it, little bro. I got you. And they'll cold slap a 10. Or they'll say, hey, go and get whatever it is you want. I got you. But when the dope boy fall off, who got the dope boy back? When he got to go to court and need somebody to not testify, but to speak on his character. How many people show up to court for the dope boy? All the people in the neighborhood he done helped. And I ain't talking about people who sell, harmful drugs like the 80s. I ain't gonna say name, but like the 80s. Y'all know what I mean. I'm just talking about that boy just selling the green, the bud, the medicinal stuff. When he get caught and he get locked up, who testify on his behalf? Who look out for bruh? Who come there and say, hey, judge, man, I know he doing this in the community, but when I needed groceries, he looked out. When my son needed some school shoes, he looked out. When my daughter needed, hey, nobody. But these are the same people that y'all want to go out there and press, and I don't get it. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better. We don't know what's going on with the economy. We don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of years. I know that the day after election day, a lot of these stocks and stuff is going to shoot up. A lot of the crypto is going to shoot up. Why wait? Why wait? Whenever you go to Walmart or you go to whatever store you shop at and you see, save $2 on this or save $3 on that from, instead of keeping that money in your pocket, put it in your savings account. Put it in the crypto. Put it in the stocks, because you could do that now. See, back in the 90s or the early 2000s, you couldn't just put $1 on the stock. You couldn't just, we didn't even know about crypto like that. But I'm just saying, you couldn't put just $1 in, $2 or $3 in. But do that, and over time, bro, you'll have some compound interest. Now, granted, like I say, I ain't no stock market guru. I ain't rich off of this, but I ain't broke off of it either. I done seen a little something off of that crypto. I done seen something off of that stock. Have you? Have the people who don't like you, the people who you trying to impress, have they seen anything off of it? No. Only thing they seen is depreciation. Them Jordans you bought for $150, $200, they scuffed up. You can't even go back and sell them on StockX. And even if you could, nobody ain't gonna buy. I ain't gonna buy them. Nah, granted, I don't buy fake shoes, but I don't buy shoes often. But the other stuff that ain't that, I'm not wasting my money on clothes. I could hold my shoes for 3, 4, 5 years if I take good care of them. Clothes, you could follow every single thing that's on the tag as far as taking care of them, and they still gonna lose the color. Still gonna lose the color, bro. Way faster than you'll mess up a pair of shoes as an adult. Kids different, but as an adult, shoes could last you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. If you take care of them, you wear them right, you put the water and the soap in the thing, and you know what I mean, with the toothbrush. But other than that, nah, man, I'm not going crazy on designer clothes. I look good in the stuff that I get from Walmart, Target, or hell, even Shein. Last year, I took like $400, bro. And with that same $400, I bought clothes for me, my wife, and both of my kids. And I'm talking about a substantial amount of clothes. But let me try to go to Nike and let me take $400 and go to Nike and see what I could get. Nathan. Well, not Nathan. You could get something, but it ain't gonna be for him, her, them, she, him. No. It's gonna be for Y-O-U. Just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. But like I said, I ain't here to bash. I'm not judging y'all. I'm just trying to speak what it is. Speak the truth. But y'all ain't gotta listen to me, man. But like I say, do as y'all please. But don't say, ain't nobody ever tell you. Don't say, y'all ain't watch this video on Everyday Drain. Everyday Drain say, hey, that ain't it. That ain't the move no more. Some of y'all pushing 30, 40 and 50, 60, still stuck in the same trap. I'm going to tell you what they told me. Beware the old fools. You got a lot of old fools still pushing this street culture and be fresh and stay fresh, and you got to die. Hey, at the end of the day, boy, we all go in the casket. Ain't nobody going to say he had that Louis casket. They just going to say you gone. Y'all better stop playing, man. It's getting serious out here. Tighten up. Get some discipline up under your belt and save that paper, man, because at the end of the day, you save that paper, it's going to save you. Because ain't nobody else going to do it. But like I said, man, do what y'all do. I'm about to wrap this up. Everyday Dre out.